Outer Orange.
Oh, welcome back, guys. Welcome to Shadowverse Evolve today. Very exciting day because we are opening the starter decks today. These are very anticipated and pretty good product here. We got both the Dragon Craft and Sword Craft here. So a little fun fact about these, they're just basically little starter kits for get people started. There's decks in here, packs, all the goodies. We'll go over it here. Big shout outs to Bushiroad and Cygames for letting me do this. These are the Beyond sets. So this is basically helping with along with Beyond players. It's a really good starter entry pack for either end. If you're trying to play the actual card game, you're playing online, this is kind of the best of both worlds. Really great product to go over. Got two crafts to go over. These look really sick, so let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to probably start with the dragon one. So here it is with the seal off. So and back here it actually explains everything that's in here. So there is a deck, a storage box. We got the gallon, which is the guy. We got a Shadowverse Beyond gift code, so you get a little gift code, an expansion card pack. You got 3 Gods of Arcana card packs, which is the set 10. Got a pre-built deck, 1 leader card, 10 tokens, 3 evolve cards, which are very useful, a playmat, a rule sheet, a defense counter, and 2 sheets of punch out counters. And the sword one's very similar to it, but the difference will be obviously the leader and probably the special code for the other leaders. So this is also the pre-built deck here, but we're actually going to go ahead and take a look inside just to make it a little bit easier for us. So first of all, let's take off this. So as mentioned, you do get a storage box. Here's a storage box. So this is, you can use this as storage, so it's just really cute. It's got all the all the stuff on it, Shadowverse Evolve and all the goodies, so very good. And then you can open it up like this and you basically get all your stuff right here. So here's Gallon the leader, which is really sick. I really like that. And then we get the actual deck behind here, and we'll take a look at that in a second. And then we have the counter. So this is just basically a way to just keep up with your life points here, and then the tokens and stuff, and then the actual rulebook and probably everything's in here. And here's a storage box, so we're gonna go ahead and put that to the side, and we'll kind of just go through the first. We'll just start with this, this is the kind of like the beginner stuff, so just for those that are less familiar, they can know what's going on. Basically a good place to start. So we have the life counter here. So if you guys might be familiar with these that have played before, basically a way to keep track of your life if you want to keep a track like this. And then here we have the quick manual. This basically just explains how to play the game. Very useful if you're a newcomer, so I would recommend reading these. It explains what the cards do and the card types and just basically all the basic rules of the game. We also get a playmat here, so if you want to know where all the zones are, this is the perfect thing to use for early beginner stuff. And then we of course have the counters here. These are also very useful to keep track of things, but also be aware of certain keywords that you may come across. So also a very useful thing. We also have this here, so let's open this first before I open the deck. I'm not going to open all of this in here. We'll put the 3 to the side. So here we have this is the code for the this is the special code. You get the emblem, the sleeves, and the card pack tickets. It's very good. You get to use this in Shadowverse Beyond, so when you play Beyond, you'll be able to have access to this code here. Very good stuff. So it means you just get a bunch of free stuff, so it's also really useful. And then we also have 3 packs here. We'll open these in a second. I want to show you guys the deck first, so we'll put that to the side. And then we of course have the leader right here, but there's some goodies back here, so a little extra love here. So let's go ahead and see. So this is Gallon, and he looks really cool. I'm not even gonna lie, he looks really cool. So this is here. So here's Gallon. I'm gonna zoom in just a tiny bit just so you see. So it looks really sick. I can't wait to see how he looks in the world beyond. But back here we also have some cards. Oh, we have a Pulsefire Assault. Now that's really pretty actually. Holy crap. That's gorgeous. It's a little neutral card too. Oh my gosh, wow, that is a beautiful card. I was not expecting the U back there like that. It looks like a U. So here we have some Dragon Craft cards. These are just kind of staples that you would normally need. Conflags in here, Serpent Wrath, Dragon's Nest, and Dragon's Hen's Pour. So you'll usually use most of these. I'm not a big Dragon craft player, but ideally you'll be using some of these. This back here, like the Conflag and the Serpent's Raft, for sure are very common, along with the Dragon's Nest. So you definitely see these come up a lot. So these are really good. And there's also a gold card right here, so that's also really cool. Look at the actual deck set here as well. So let's open it up, see what we get. So here we have, I'm gonna zoom in just a tiny bit to make it a little easier to look at this. So maybe I'll split it here. I'll split it with the tokens to make it a little easier to read. Okay, so here we have so we have the Fafnir. So this is basically a deal 5 damage to each follower in the field, kind of a version of Conflag, and you get 3 of him. And this is your legendary. Yeah, Dragon Oracle, very popular card amongst Dragon players. It's very well used. Dragon War is also a very common card. We got the Dragon Princess back here. Dragon Guard. You notice all these cards are pretty used in some decks. Even it might be a 1, might be a 3. Got the Fire Lizard. These aren't as used, but they're really useful. They're good basically starter stuff. So we get Rock in here. We got the Glint Dragon. Got the Dragon Rider. Pretty sure this guy was really useful. Oh yeah, we got the Merman as well. So we got the Merman side. So if you want to build a Merman deck, you can actually utilize this card in the Merman. Blazing Breath, really good card for as a spell. Got the Dragon Wings. We got some neutrals back here too. So we have the Golith, who has an Evolve. Got the Angelic Sword Maiden along with Angelic Snipe. These are very commonly used cards actually, unironically. And then back here we have the Dragon War, which we saw earlier, the Evolve form of them. Brock, the Evolve form of Brock, basically just a little buff guy. Got the Dragon Rider as well, and then we also have the Golith, who's just a 5/6. We have some EO points, which is very useful, and then another version of a different leader, which is Rowan. Also really cool. It's cool that you get 2 leaders, so you get to utilize which one you want to use more. So that's actually really sick. I didn't know you get 2 leaders out of that. We also have some tokens back here that you spawn using your abilities, and you can also make your own as well. So if you want to make your own little tokens, you can also doodle and make your own. So that's also really cute addition to that. So this is the dragon side, and I'm gonna quickly go ahead and open the packs here, so sort of see what our luck here is on the packs. I actually don't know what to expect out of these since they're kind of random. So here we have other crafts, obviously, so this game has other crafts as well, so we're seeing a little bit of that for those. And then we also, this is set 10, by the way. It just came out. Ooh, this is, I actually didn't pull this. It's funny that's a dragon card that we pulled, but this is a really pretty card actually. Don't know if she's good or not. I don't, like I said, I don't play dragon that much, but that one's really pretty well. Open a legendary, so that's also, I wasn't expecting to open a legendary like that, but we did open a legendary. So let's see, we got 2 more packs here, so let's quickly get through these. Opened up the Haven guy. I love this card so much. You got the Arcane, got the Split Spirits, got the Pure Song, we got a gold here, and then we got the Springwell and a Fairy. Got the Selfless Noble, got the Arcite Maiden, Elock, Dragon Impact. Maybe I was confusing with the Wheel of Misfortune. Fallen Shot. This card's really good for Angel. Actually, really craving this card. So select enemy far in the cemetery. And enemy far in the field, put them into their owners, set EX on. Really good card. That's the card I was seeing. And then we got a Mystic Artifact. So that's basically the dragon side. Let's go ahead and open the sword side just so you guys see the other end. All right, so here is the sword side of things. So we have this lovely lady here, and then again, here's how the box looks. I'm a little bit more zoomed in this time, and then I took off the starter set. I didn't mean to do that, so this is what it looks like here. And if you guys are curious about what's in this one, it's almost exactly the same. The difference is the Mary. Obviously, Mary will be the difference for the code and stuff like that, so if you're interested in that, that's that. And then now let's open up the box itself. In here, very similar, we have Mary, and we have a deck, and then back here we have the actual training stuff. Now, I did already show you guys this the first time. I don't think I need to explain what this is the second time, so just know that this is all the little training stuff that we saw earlier. This up again, it'll probably be similar to the other one. I'm gonna go through it a little bit faster since we kind of already know what we're looking into, but we'll look at the leader. Of course, we got the 3 packs here, and then the code once more. Again, do not forget about these. These are very useful. You get a bunch of little free goodies in the actual Worlds Beyond. I think the great addition to the game is adding those. It kind of gives the best of both worlds. So here's the little special pack. So we have on this side another U, and I didn't realize it the first time, but this is actually Surefire. This card already exists, but this is basically the U version of it, and it's really pretty because it's like when you put on the field and you deal with 3, and then if it's an Evolve far, you deal with 4 instead. So this is a really commonly used card actually in Shadowverse. You'll see this a lot. And then here we have the Monochrome Duel, which is a really useful card nowadays in Sword, along with the Queen of the White's also really good. We got the black as well. So basically the Princess package back here along with some Swordsmans. Really good, honestly. These are all actually really useful sword cards. So if you're playing Sword, you'll probably be playing these. So these are really awesome start outs. But then we also have the actual kit itself. So let's go ahead and open that up and get the little flappy off. And then I'm going to separate the tokens here, so let me do that real quick. We're starting out with Tsubaki, kind of an older card. I would say not as used now, but for early starting, I think this is really good. The legendary basically got some captains here, and then we have Floral Fencer. This is a very common card in Sword. You'll see this a lot. And then Moonlight Assassin used to be pretty popular, not so much now. This is definitely like a little bit of an older card, but again, for early starting out, it's perfect. We got another commander with a white general. Sword likes to play with commanders a lot and captains and all that kind of stuff, so you see this a lot. Got got an Officer Ninja. This is also used to be a really used card, along with the Veteran Lancer being a ward. We got another Fencer here just for a little additional power. Got the Oathless Knight. Also, like I said, a lot of these cards are a little bit old, but they're still used sometimes. The Quick Blader is actually really nuts. This card's kind of nuts. We got the Forge Weaponry, which it gives just a little bit power buff. The Onslaught, let's let you put a Knight in. Select enemy fall on the field, deal with 5. The Fury, which is also really good. We got a Goblin back here. A little old school neutrals here. The Fighter, the Angel again. I'm assuming we got the Snipe back here. Oh, and this one doesn't call the Snipe, it calls the Goblin set. That's really cool. I like that they changed it up between the two. So Sword being kind of a little bit more aggressive, you actually don't need the Snipe, and instead you have the Goblins, which makes way more sense. And then Dragon being more of like a blow-up deck has the Snipe, so I thought that was really cool that they did that. Got the Evolve Floral Fencer, still extremely strong card. Got the Oathless, who has a sail on him. We got the Quick Blader that Storm Evolve him, he just swings face. We got the Goblin, usually don't evolve this. And then we have the Evolve points, and then back here we have Erica herself, also really pretty. We also have the tokens here, so it shouldn't be too crazy. It should just be some sword tokens. So we got the Knights, the Steel Clawed Knight as well. So again, these are just used for you'll be spawning a lot of tokens, so you'll be using these a lot. And then last but not least, we do have this end of packs as well. So let's go see what we open on this side, see if anything cool comes out. And looks like this Haven guy really likes it because he's back again. This pack is actually very similar to a pack we already opened. Oh, we got a shiny One-Winged Trader. So this is a Fallen Angel. This is actually something I would love. So this one has evolved, and you can look at the top card of your deck. If it's an angel or a Fallen Angel, you may add it to your hand. So that's really good. 2/2/2. Very awesome. And we got the Reversal as well. So this is a very popular card in Puppets. And then we got a One-Winged Trader. We have, I believe this is the same card we just saw, right? Yeah, we got both the regular and the Evolve as well. So that's really cool. So we got a little bit of both. You can take her and Evolve her for one with this one, and then you can select another a Fallen Angel or Angel Fallen if you want to give it +1/+1. So if you have like a little bit of early rush access, that's really cool. I actually really love this. And then we also have the Ghost back here. So really cool. We got a little early rush there. So that's also really nice. And then we got another pack to open. I wasn't expecting a shiny, but we got a shiny. I don't know what to expect from these because the ratios are so different. So I love this card. She's so pretty. Got a whale. So I mentioned the Marine Dragon deck earlier, so this will be a part of that. And look at that. I love the little rainbow. That's so cute. I love this so much. We got another Angel card because apparently I need more. And I got the Shield guy, and then last pack, and ending our little opening here. We got, let's see, we keep opening this card too. He's coming back. Variousol, got another one of those Marine cards I was talking about. Got a little sword. This was really good for swords. So if you're playing sword, you can pick that up. Got some beast support. Got the Fallen Shot one more time. The auto angel supports, and then ending it off with a fairy and a rune card. So that's basically it. So that is everything that we opened. I would say this is overall, these seem really good in my opinion. I mean, I think they're good. I think for starting out, if you and your friend want to get into the game and stuff like that, I think these are pretty good boxes overall. I would say interesting way to get into the game. I wish there was more crafts. It'd be kind of cool to get in more, but I also understand, you know, time wise and everything like that. But overall, really cool stuff. I hope you guys enjoy this boxing. Hope it helps you in making your decisions for Shadowverse. If there's anything you are interested about, or anything you're like kind of wasn't sure if you want to get in, or if this product is exactly perfect for you. I hope it is. I think this is good. The local game store should be selling these, so you guys can check out that to support them and also get product. And I highly recommend it. This game is really fun. One of my favorites by far. I generally just like all the card games I play, but really like Shadowverse Evolve. I think it's a really amazing mechanically built game, so you should definitely check it out if you can. Let me know below your thoughts and what you think about these. If you're excited for Worlds Beyond, tell me below about Worlds Beyond, because that is coming right around the corner. Not already out. And if you're playing, let me know what your favorite craft is and all that good stuff. On that, guys, peace out. That's with that. Future video. Don't forget to subscribe and all that fun stuff. And yeah, bye.